Okay, let's get going. All right. There we go. There's TeamSpeak. How you doing, Sean?
I am doing.
You ready for Thanksgiving?
Yes, I'm getting an echo.
An echo. Test 1, 2. Let me see if I can figure out where that's coming from. Testing 1, 2, 3. All I see is the mic going. What's this audio output capture? Yeah, what is this? Is the echo gone now?
No, it's not.
Well, that's the only other audio source I see. Because that's not anything, right? No, still.
Okay, hang on a second.
That's really weird. Yeah, I haven't messed with any of my stuff, so I think. What is going on here? Oh, PDC, nice. It's not good. That's cool. Okay. All right. Well, while you're figuring that out, I'm gonna get GSX going here. Quest boarding. Let's get our doors. Probably gonna have to close that and reopen it. Let's try it. Open. And open. And I may need to open that one too. Sometimes we do.
Yeah, okay, it was on my end. It was actually the TeamSpeak in Twitch.
Oh. Gotcha, okay. That makes me feel better. I was going to say, I didn't change anything, so I don't know what would have been different. So. Alright, well, we're here in Phoenix, and we're going to San Diego, the namesake of the aircraft we're flying. I did get San Diego to work a lot better. The key was to turn off the dynamic lighting at the airport. So, apparently, whatever dynamic lighting engine they're using now with the new update on the Orbex San Diego is tanking the frames. So, but if you just turn that off, I can live without it. I mean, it's better with it, but it's not a deal breaker. So I'd rather be able to fly into the airport than not. So anyway, all right. Well, this is our 737 here. We're getting ready to. I'm at the right height. Oh yeah, look at that. Just about the same height as that guy.
I got a quality wings question.
Sure, go ahead.
From SimBrief, where do I download the flight plan to?
You mean to install to have it install into the quality wings?
Yes.
That I do not know. I always do my plans manually, so I don't know. I haven't looked into it. My guess is there's probably a folder. What I would look for is in your actually, well, hang on. We've got some time. Let me. Yeah, sure. What just happened? Don't do that. What the heck? Where'd TeamSpeak go? TeamSpeak. There you are. That was weird. I moved the file and it minimized all my windows. So let's see here. I'm guessing. Well, let's look in documents first. I don't know if. Well, it's not in there. 3D add-ons.
Yeah, I see flight plans.
For Quality Wing specifically, or?
Yeah, it's in the Sim and P3D Quality Wings, and then there's a folder called Flight Plans. Lockheed Martin for Par 3D Quality Wings QW787 Flight Plans.
Yep, place your flight plans here. So there you go. All right, that answers that. That answers that. Where did my chat go? My gosh.
Yeah, I think I sent you a private message a couple of days ago. Did you ever get the 900 painted?
For the 7.8? No, not yet. I will be doing that shortly. Hopefully. Alright, well, this...
Well, I'll just use R2-D2 then.
There you go.
And I'm going to be on for a while.
I guess. Where are you doing this? Is the long flight you're doing?
LAX to NTAA.
Oh, down to Tahiti. All right. Yeah, you will be on for a while. All right. Let's finish getting this bird set to fly. Let's turn on the alignment. By the way, I liked your idea of doing a kind of like a training series video for WestWind. So I'd like to, I think what I'll do is I'll come up with kind of a rough outline of what that could look like, and then send that over to you for your thoughts.
Yeah, I got the basic idea from a PC Pilot magazine. I get subscribed to that magazine, and they just did a series on it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool.
And I'm thinking about doing it with the Aerosoft CRJ.
Okay. What the heck was that? Oh, it's a VATSIM broadcast. No. Well, too late. If I'd known that earlier, maybe. Let's put the seatbelt signs on. We'll put those on there. Window heat can come on. Pitos stay off. Those actually should be off at the moment. Oh no, sorry, bleeds on. Those are off, yeah. We're going up to 3.6. And nav's on. I want the logo light. Oh, that's logo light. There we go. Okay. And get that out of my way.
And have you heard anything about the 787-10?
I have not. You mean regarding quality wings or the actual aircraft?
Yeah.
No, I have not. That's all up and running. Flight directors to on. And, oops, there we go. Light test. Light test checks out. Alright, spoilers are up, spoilers are down, flaps are up. Throttles are closed, and fuel is cut off. Parking brake, we're going to set that right now. We'll do a fire test. Cargo fire test. Good deal.
And I also sent George an email. Hopefully he understands I was just asking what the status with getting the ATO site back up.
Oh, gotcha. 7. Do we have? Not yet.
But I did get my P1 rating.
Oh, good.
Just go to, I'll send you a link. Just take a written test on VATSIM Pilot Academy.
Uh-huh.
I just took the written test and it gave it to me.
Oh, sweet. I have to do that. That'd be awesome. Might as well get my P1 as well. I do flying enough on here. Might as well. KSAN. Flight number WWA 19. Oops. There we go. Alright, before we do that, let me test this. Captain Tim, how you doing?
Good evening, crew. How we all doing?
Doing quite well. You ready to stuff your face with turkey tomorrow?
I'm not sure what they're having.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were flying tonight.
Yeah, I talked about possibly doing it if I got off work early enough because we were contemplating doing a half day today, and so I had enough time to get home and bake the 2 pumpkin pies I had to bake, so I figured I'd do a little bit of flying since tomorrow probably won't be able to. I'll be hanging out with family all day. So we're going to do 2 legs tonight. We're going to do a short little hop over to San Diego from Phoenix, and then from Phoenix I'm going to fly home to Fresno. Oh, sorry, from San Diego. Phoenix to San Diego to Fresno. If I can talk. Generally helps. Let's see, what's our departure? Did I load this up yet? No. There we go. Alright, sounds like the people are on board. That's good. One less thing. Drive. Where is Google Drive? There you are. 737 flight log. That's what I want. And 15. Well, that's not what I typed at all. What the heck? How did that happen? What the? Where did 15 come from? That's weird. It's Bravo 10. There we go. Alright. Weird. Okay, so we're going to be going the Freebird 1 next. And it is the Mohawk transition. We should be getting 2-6 for departure, I believe. And route, it is Mohawk J2. Very short route, obviously. J2 to, what is that, Hogs? Yeah. Hogs with a Z. And then the arrival is the Lucky 1, Hogs transition, and runway RNAV 27. We'll do that. And I'm guessing the Lindy transition, maybe? Let me look at the charts here. Star, Lucky 1. Dun, dun, dun. Lucky 1 brings us all the way down to Lindy. Yeah, okay. So yes, the Lindy transition. Alright, that looks good. Activate, execute. Check, make sure we don't have any discontinuities. And we do not. Perfinet. Fuel weights 127.4. Reserves today are, let's see, 6.1. We've got 12,800, 60,000 pounds of fuel on board. Cost index is 80. Plan fuel saying 13.1. That's, where is it getting that number? 12,860. Okay. 12.8. There we go. And cruise. Really? Probably because it can't go any higher than that. Okay, it was trying to give me, Simber was trying to give me 3.6, but this thing's going to tell me I can't do that. So in that case, we're going to go to 3.2. And let's see. Where's my weather? Weather. One of these is weather. There you are. This can go away. Let's see. Briefing 26261. 262/61. Are our cruise winds? No descent path after Aztec. Why? Don't know. We're going to derate today. Derate number 2. Climb 2. Takeoff flaps are going to be 5. 5.2 on the trim. And it gives us a V1 of 138, a V2 VR 138, and V2 of 144. So let's set 144 plus 5 plus 10 rather. And 26 is the initial. I'll refine that in a second. What I do need to do is alter this flight plan slightly. Let's see here. Yeah, Phoenix approach. Alright. So we filed for 3.6. Yeah, we did. Okay. 126.6. Right? 128. 128.65. There we go. If I can read. There we go. Why are you open? And does he have an ATIS for Phoenix? Yes, he does. Let's see, what is that? Phoenix ATIS is information Delta. Winds 261 at 4. Visibility 10. Scattered at 25,000. Broken at 29,000. And temperature 22 at 2.01. Altimeter 003. Alright, 003 on the altimeter. Okay. Spontaneous approaches. Visual approach 26. Yeah, okay. Phoenix approach, WestWind 1990 on the ground. We got the PDC from you, but we'd like to amend the final altitude from 360 to 320.
90, I'll amend that for you.
Thank you very much, WestWind 1990. What is this going on here? Oh, I like that. One of the guys in my tech team just texted and said, you know, Happy Thanksgiving, and then said, don't forget, tonight's the night we set our scales back by 10 pounds. Oh, that's good. That is good. All right.
That's 2369 flying 080 to soon maintain 4,000. 4,000 sounds 26.
All right, pre-flight check. But didn't do the oxygen. That's right. There we go. All right, oxygen test 100%. Navigation, transfer, and display switches are all set and correct. Window heat is on. Yes. Pressurization mode selector is set to auto. Flight instruments are checked. We got 7.8 on the heading, and altimeter is 3003. Parking brake is set, and engine start levers are cut off. Let's go ahead and close the doors. Menu, doors, close, 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 close. And let's get the APUs fired up for engine start, which is somewhere here. There we go. Fuel pump on for that guy. And I think he said we're clear to push. Let's see. Clearance, oh, maybe not. Altitude restrictions. Climb via SID. Please verify top altitude. Message. Information departure frequency. This message serves your departure clearance. You do not need to reply to this message. Push and start at pilot's discretion. Contact Phoenix approach. Okay. Yeah, so we're good to push and start. We just have to contact for taxi clearance. And let's go. Let's see the menu here. What was our 5.2 on the trim? Let's get that set.
Hey, what's going on, Moose?
Hey, how you doing?
Trying to be okay.
trying to be okay? What's going on?
Nothing.
Okay, it doesn't sound like nothing.
Coordination's just tonight. I'm not going, so.
You have a coordination? What?
Coordination.
Oh.
Big dance.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm kind of regretting that. I'm deciding not to go, but.
I gotcha. Alright, we're going to put the generator on there. We can turn off the external.
2369, turn left, heading 340.
We'll remove
Left to 340, stand to 2369.
remove the chunks. We're going to tell this guy to get in position. All we can do is straight back, push back? Okay, fine. It's a weird one, but alright. Do you want to... Okay, there we go. And we'll move the jetway out of the way. And he's going to get hooked up. We're going to go ahead and put on the anti-collision lights to prep for hit.
2369,
Flight check door closed and unlocked.
10 miles.
Fuels checked, 12.9 on the
2369.
there. Passenger signs.
2369. Clear visual approach 25 left.
Passenger signs are on.
Approach 22.
Windows are locked. MCP, V2 heading, and oh, you know what we didn't do?
Locking gear.
While he's finishing that up. Wait, where did my charts go? There you are. The Freebird.
Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted.
Since it said climb via the
Release
SID.
parking brakes.
We're gonna go 2-6.
Okay, United 7 Tango, we didn't get any further instructions, so last was flight level 180 at Eagle 6.
Okay, we top altitude's 8,000. That's what I needed.
United 07 Tango, you were instructed to descend via the SID by the center controller.
Release parking brakes.
Okay.
By the stars, but that finished at flight level 180.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Maybe we're looking at the different star. The Eagle 6 descends down all the way to the initial fix on the ILS, which I believe is either 4,000 or 5,000. I can send you the chart if you need it.
Okay, that's set now. Takeoff speeds.
No worries, I'll find it, but I'll start it now.
V1138, VR138, and V2144. CDU pre-flight's been completed. Aileron rudder trim is free and zero. Taxi and takeoff briefing
United
is done.
7
And
Tango, you're
expression
going
light
to
is
be
on.
very high on the arrival. You want to turn left heading 180, descend and maintain
Fuel
5.
pumps coming on. Do we have anything in the center? No, we do not. Nothing in the center.
Okay, left 180 to 5,000 as
And let's see, packs
That's
are off.
2369, wind 2504, runway 25 left clear.
So we'll go ground start on number 2.
Start to land, southwest 2369, 25 left.
And brakes release at 157. Fuel on. Make a note of that.
So I've got 1 hour to push. So I'm going to take advantage of that hour and get something to eat.
You are pushing me all the way back into the other gate. Stop it! Grief.
Set parking brakes.
Uh-huh. Alright. We got one engine 2 started. Let's start engine 1. Good grief. Good grief.
It's 7 Tango, reduce speed 180 knots, 180 knots.
Tow truck.
should ready, 7 Tango.
So, Tim, are you going to be in Chicago area for Thanksgiving, or are you going to be in Montana?
I'm in Chicago.
Ah. Alright, looks like engine 1's almost finished spooling up.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
I'm going to starter cut out. Let's go ahead and put the generators on the bus. I'll bring in the electronic hydraulics. Pitos can come on. Turn off for the dual blade. Packs can come on.
And 7 turn
Set
right,
to auto.
heading 240.
And
Right 240. 7 Tango.
Dome light can come off.
Yeah, 7 Tango, set him in 2,000.
Continuing to 3000. 7 Tango.
And we need pedestal light. There we go. Alright, before taxi checklist, generators are on, probe heats are on, NEI is not required today, isolation valve is auto, engine start switches to continuous.
2369, looking at Phoenix, right turn enable. Taxi 2 we gave via Foxtrot 6, cross runway 25 right. Echo to the gate.
Where are my flight controls?
Foxtrot 6, cross 25 right, echo to the ramp, that was 2369, thank you.
2 up, 1 down. 2 up, 1 down. 2 down. 2 up. Rudders. Full left. Full right. And neutral. Alright, flight controls checked. Ground equipment's clear. We're ready to taxi. And let me get the
7 Tango Sky Harbor, 12 o'clock, 16 miles from
taxi map up here so I can see where we're going.
7 Tango local.
Lights, Phoenix.
7 Tango, turn left. Correction, turn left, heading 260.
Right 260. 7 Tango.
While that's downloading, let's get our flaps down to 5. Taxi, airport. Today. Come on. There we go. Phoenix approach, WestWind 1990 at Bravo 10, ready to taxi.
1990 runway 25 right, taxi Charlie Romeo.
Wait, what? 25 right. Oh, alright, fine. 25 right via Charlie Romeo, WestWind 1990. Alright. You're gonna make me taxi the long way. Fine.
Phoenix upper inside United 7 Tango.
Turn off the APU there.
7 Tango clears approach runway 26.
Yeah, we should approach runway 26. United 7 Tango.
So auto brake to RTO. We'll change our FMC here in just a second for runway 25 right. Departure arrival. Departure is going to be 25 right now instead. Execute that. Takeoff speeds got deleted as we expected them to. Execute that. And we're still going to do that. And takeoff speeds didn't change. Alright. V1, VR, and V2 are all the same.
7 Tango 12505, route 26 clear lane.
Runway 26 clear line. 07 Tango.
I think that might be the guy who just cleared the land, maybe? No, that's a really bright star. I think that's someone's landing lights. But I'm not sure. Hey, don't be reversing on me. Don't be that guy. because this is Romeo over here. Ah! Right into the truck. Jittery. Only slightly obnoxious. That's what I'm looking for. It's like, why is nothing happening? The only altitude restriction we have is we need to be above 1635 before we make the turn to Jutec. And then after that, it's just climb up to 8,000.
Alright, 7 Tango, welcome to Phoenix, left enable. Exit to the gate, Charlie.
Gate Charlie, 7 Tango.
For 1990, 12505, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
25 right, clear for takeoff, Western 990 heavy. Or, not heavy, sorry. Used to the 47. And flight 10, take your seats for departure. Strobes on here. All right, clear for takeoff. Away we go. 207. Positive rig, you're up. Approach WestWind 1990 out of 2,500, climbing 8,000 on the SID, Western 990.
1990 radar contact, climb, maintain level 210.
Climb, maintain 210, Western 990 heavy. Keep wanting to say heavy.
Stuck in a rut.
I am. It's my subconscious telling me I should be flying the 747 right now. Alright, 210. So there we go. turn TARA on. And speed check, flaps 1. And flaps up. Alright, flaps up and gear up, lights out. After takeoff checks complete. 10 checks, landing lights off. And cabin altitude is climbing.
For 1990, contact Albuquerque, 127.85.
127.85, West 990. Have a good night. Albuquerque Center, WestWind 1990 is climbing through 12,500 for flight level 210.
WestWind 90, good afternoon. I'm maintain level 300.
Climb maintain 300, WestWind 990.
You're heading to Fresno on second leg, right?
Correct.
Okay. I think I'll join you for that one.
Alrighty. KFAT. Our claim to fame as our ICAO identifier.
Sandfat.
Yeah, Sandfat. Making people feel self-conscious after they pick up their luggage for 50 years. Excuse me, Mr. Baggage check person, why did you put a fat sticker on my luggage? What are you trying to say? Alright, what's this complaining about no descent path after Aztec? Let's see what's going on here. Aztec. Yeah, what is your problem there? Exactly. Let's see here. Let me look at. Bring up the charts for San Diego. Specifically the lucky one. Let's see what's going on. Let's see, Aztec, where are you at? There you are. Okay, Aztec is at or above 8,000. Jeeves at or above 6,100. Why don't we just set 6,100? Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, that's fancy. Oh. Alright, so let's do slash 6,100 there, execute. Does that help you?
Yeah, looks like the only ATC you got is at San Diego ground.
Oh, now it's ground. There was approach earlier, or no, there was tower earlier, that's what it was.
Oh, that might be tower, stay by. I stand corrected, it is tower.
Aha! Hmm?
Didn't have it tuned in enough.
CWS right. What the heck? Ah, crap. Alright, well. It's not really that big a use. Topic climb. What the heck?
What's got you confused?
Stand by. Something's not, VNAV's active, LNAV is... Oh yeah, I lost my lateral navigation, okay. Alright. Do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, there we go. Heading, and can I do LNAV? Nope. Wait, are we not on a... Oh, that's why. Somehow it didn't update the... Okay, that's what's going on. Now I know what's happening. Whoa. Nope, 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 nope. What? What are you doing? Do that. There we go. Execute that. There we go. Alright, it never registered that I passed the metal fix, so it was giving me a CWS write error and not allowing me to use LNAV, but it has been resolved.
You get CWS in that aircraft?
Yeah, apparently. So I got the little message that CWS write up here, and LNAV wasn't engaging. Because it was saying it didn't have, I wasn't on a intercept course to metal, which was behind me because I'd already passed it. So apparently when I was hand flying, it didn't clear the fix as I passed it. So, but no matter, we got it resolved. We're back on target. All right, let's update our flight log here for our off times.
Boy, painfully slow loading the P3D. I don't know what happened, but
really,
man,
taking its sweet time.
It's a Windows update that might have.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Thing recalibrated
the other day. Yeah, that could be. Out time. All right, out time was 1:57. 7 Zulu. And off time was 2:07. Come on. Oops. 0207 Zulu. And let's see, what's our fuel situation? Again with the no descent path nonsense. Oh my gosh. What is your problem? Do you want a hard altitude at Aztec? Is that what you want? I'll give you that. Make a dang descent path. I don't understand what the problem is. Let's see. That's what I was going to do. Progress. Let's see. We're supposed to be hitting a KSAN with 7.3 thousand pounds of fuel. Reserves are 6.1, so we are looking good for the time being. Again with no descent path. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'll do it myself. Doesn't matter. Ooh, man. We got some turbulence up here. Bumpy. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be leaving the seatbelt sign on for probably the duration of the flight, as we've got quite a bit of turbulence going on. And this is a very, very short hop, so flight attendants, go ahead and suspend drink service for this flight.
Spring 1990, leaving my airs to the southwest. Los Angeles Center is offline. Radar services permitted. Have a safe day.
Over to Unicom for WestWind 1990. Thanks for the help. We'll see you next time.
Suspend drink service?
Yeah, just whatever. I don't know.
A California flight? Are you insane?
Hey, I've got a locked cockpit door. I don't care.
Oh boy, that's a big money maker for the airline, you know.
No, I know. But a lawsuit's a big money loser. And, oh, he didn't get me up to 3.2, so I'll do it myself now that I'm in my own. All by myself.
You out of Albuquerque?
Yeah. Man, all kinds of wind knocking me around up here. Good grief. Whoa. Goodness. Nice 86 mile an hour headwind. Keep us nice and slow. Nice and slow. Actually, I'll put over here. There we go. Kind of see that. Alright, there's cruise altitude. Landing altitude is going to be sea level. Yeah, what are we looking like for San Diego weather? San Diego weather, ATIS information, Charlie, 220 at 4 knots, 10 miles visibility, few clouds, 3,500, scattered, 18,000, broken, 25,000, temperature 19, dew point 12, altimeter 3012. Oh, now San Diego ground is on. So now we got tower and ground. Cage Cook. Oh, hey, it's Nick. Figure he's probably not busy. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, clouds.
Oh, goody, up to 65% on terrain data.
Ooh. That is taking a while. My gosh.
I can't believe it. I mean, I started this when you pushed.
That's insane, yeah. Jeez.
I looked at your MCO stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, best I could do is probably arrive at about the same time. You see what red needs.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not going earlier. You're going to miss the captain's corner stuff.
I was trying to make that happen because I really wanted to do it, but we have a graduation that we run at our church, and I'm the guy that runs it because I'm the only one that knows how to do it. And that's the day before on Thursday. The only way I could do it was to then get in at like 5 in the morning in Orlando on Friday morning, and then I wouldn't be able to. I mean, unless I got a hotel room for the night that I basically didn't use, I wouldn't have a room to, land in for half the morning, until we got to things. So I was like, you know what? I tried doing it a bunch of different ways and trying to see if I could make it work, and it just wasn't gonna. I was like, you know what? I'm sure someone will video record it, and I'll get them that way, because there was a couple of them that I was really interested in doing, but yeah, just the way the flights were lining up, it wasn't gonna work out. So if I could take off Thursday completely, then it wouldn't have been a problem, and I would have done that. But because of that graduation there, I think if I take it off, I'm gonna regret it.
Yeah, I can understand that. Well, it just crashed. Let's try this again.
I'm surprised it took that long to crash, given what it was doing. Alright, where's my top of drop? About 60 miles, okay.
Oh, I see you like Bruce.
Yeah, I know, that was funny. I saw that their post this morning, and I remember commenting to myself, well, of course, the A350, you can tell because it's got like 18 different sensors on the nose.
Well, that and the raccoon eyes.
That too.
Though the Airbus, the new Bombardier,
Oh, the 220?
it has the same type of nose.
Gotcha. Sounds like a good name for an awkward song, Raccoon Eyes.
Probably not PC.
Probably not. Probably not. So it's not going to continue this anymore. I was chatting on vPilot here with the tower controller in San Diego. He's one of the guys I've controlled with before, and we were chatting for quite a bit about a month ago online, him and a number of other people. So he just got his tower cert a few weeks ago, so I'm surprised there's not more people here. There was a bunch of people, you know, asking me to live stream on Wednesday, so like, okay, I'll do it, but you gotta show up.
No, they saw I was here.
Yeah. Let's see, who else is going there? He's going to San Francisco.
Thought you'd be over with the family.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be over there.
They didn't move and not tell you where they moved to again.
No. Not that I'm aware of yet, anyway. Yeah, no. I'll be over there tomorrow. Hang out with the fam and the dog.
Yeah, with the parents heading over on their next trip.
Yeah, they haven't gone anywhere big yet. I don't know what their next big thing is. They're talking about doing a family vacation to Hawaii. I think that's next summer, though, not this coming summer. I think my brother's lobbying for this summer, but I don't know if that's going to happen because my sister and brother-in-law are going to have some time to save up for that one.
Get your group airfare.
Yeah, I know, right? FDX, LX traffic. Oh, that's right. I'm on. I was thinking, what's this guy doing on Unicom on San Diego Tower talking about LAX traffic? But sorry, I'm not on San Diego Tower. I'm on Unicom. I was chatting with San Diego Tower, not. Simply chatting.
Well, it looked like it came in finally.
Oh, good. About time.
Now I'm regenerating the airport cache.
Oh, good grief. Yeah, what the heck did it do?
I think it's mad because I've been flying X-Plane.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Speaking of X-Plane, did you see the new update that came out? They finally fixed the contrails. So it doesn't look like a coal-fired chimney coming out the back at altitude now.
Well, not yet. That update hasn't been released yet.
Oh, it hasn't? Okay.
No, that's 1.3.
I gotcha. There was like video I was watching of a guy reviewing it, so he must have had early access.
Yeah,
You didn't make that clear, apparently.
Q8 or whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Middle East, yeah.
yep, Q8. Abdullah something or other.
Does good work.
Yeah, he does. Over in Kuwait, I think is what his YouTube page says.
I did the updates to the 767 and 757.
Oh, okay, for X-Plane?
Affirmative, very nice.
Ah, cool. There's top of drop. Alright, let's see. What do we need to drop down to here? Bottom is 5,000. Okay. WestWind. Oh no, WWW. What's WWW 435? Virtual United Airlines. What? Why are you flying as WWW? That's a weird one. Oh, Janet. Is that their call sign? Well, now I'm curious. Let's see. Codes. Could you put them in? No. Oh, it is. Huh. I don't think I ever knew that. I guess Janet's ICAO identifier for the government thing that flies to Area 51 is whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. I did not realize that.
Yep. So you got they flying tonight?
No, it's the some guy on Fantastic. I just seen it as a WWW 435 Las Vegas traffic talking about he's departing. And I went, what's WWW? So I went and hovered over his name on his flight plan. It's talking about United Virtual, but then it said, flying as Janet. I went, oh, okay. So. Yeah, we were flying at just the right altitude because just below 32,000 feet, it is super bumpy. What?
Ooh, airport cash up to 67%.
Air conditioner, what the heck? Off scheduled descent. I mean off scheduled descent. What? Why is that at that? I set that to that. Oh, we never went to. That's why. Okay. That's right.
Oops.
Yep. Oops, indeed. I forgot to change my my altitude thing.
You really need to fly the 727.
I really do. I think that would be super fun.
Especially shared cockpit.
Yes. Man, it is bumpy. Goodness.
Of course, I'd be sitting at the FE panel with a virtual clipboard to smack you in the back of the head.
I know you would. I expect no less. Yeah, one of these days we're gonna figure out how to rig up a little like clipboard on a robot behind me here that you've got remote control of, so I can just whack.
Or just have the sound effect.
Or that too. Alright, it's not yelling at me about no descent path anymore, so that's good, I guess. Hopefully it'll stay that way.
If it's not yelling at it, don't worry about it.
I know.
You got much more important things to forget.
That's right. Let's make sure the altimeter is still what it should be. 3012. Okay.
I love how you fly with the fluorescent on the panel.
With the what on the panel?
The fluorescent light.
Oh, the backlighting here.
Yep. You know, that's most useful is when you're flying into the sun.
That's true. I would imagine that is the case, because then you can actually...
Yeah, at night that just ruins your night vision.
Yeah, I would imagine. Alright, San Diego approach, runway 27.
77%.
My goodness. When was the last time you fired up P3D?
Yeah, well, apparently GSX decided to do an update too.
Oh, yeah, that'll cause some things.
I did fire up ATS the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
What all are you just running the base package right now on that thing?
Yeah.
Alright, 680. Missed approach is going to be climb to 2500, direct SARGs and hold. So basically straight in front. MSA 5400. We're not using a localizer because it's going the other way. Final approach course is 275, but we'll set that. If nothing else is a memory item. Yeah, the way your sim is going, you're going to get it all fired up just in time when I right for my landing.
Seems to be working that way.
Not bad timing, considering.
Yeah, I should have fired up X-Plane, but figured the 7.5 flying into Fresno.
The lower kill.
Yeah.
Although our FedEx and UPS coming from Southern California are all 7.5s. Got a FedEx, well no, UPS goes to Ontario and comes from Ontario. 7.5. FedEx goes back and forth. Sometimes it's Oakland, sometimes it's Memphis. And I've seen it come from Southern California somewhere once. I don't remember where that was though.
My favorite UPS flight is the 7.5 that flies from Fort Wayne to South Bend.
That's a nice short flight.
like 86 miles or something like that. I'm like, I don't even get the gear cycle.
Yeah, right. There's a. I was watching one the other day when we went down. Not the other day. When we went down to Anaheim to go to Disneyland as a family last year. As I pulled in, there was an aircraft kind of pretty low overhead, so I looked it up on FlightAware, and it had taken off from Ontario. I think it was a UPS. It had taken off from Ontario and was going to LAX. And so that's kind of same thing. Really short. Not even going to get over 10,000 feet. It's a 10-minute flight.
The shortest segment I've ever done in the flight deck has been Newark to Kennedy.
Oh, that is short. Were you guys just moving equipment, or what was the point of that?
Yeah, it was repositioning flight.
Got it.
Well, a 757 that was light, very light.
I would imagine. Very light and
It
very
was a
powerful. Light and powerful. Alright, what is tower? 118.3? I should know that. 118.3. And I will contact him. Let's see, when am I going to be in range for that? Lucky one. We're flying to Helix right now. Let's see, how far out is he? 40 miles. So, yeah, maybe the Aztec will call tower. Good, put the landing lights on. Corey Hackett, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Should say hi in chat. It's very, very lonely in chat right now. About 8 miles out. Oh, okay. Drag required after Lindy. I have drag on right now. Calm yourself. Lindy's the ways to go anyway. Alright, that's 10,000. Coming up on Aztec next. Corey Hackett, occasionally. So we did cross the pond, which was Jacksonville, Florida, to London, England, a few weeks back for the Cross the Pond event. We've done the week after that. We did the Transcon from Los Angeles to New York. That one is only on Twitch. I didn't post that on YouTube because it was so. The recording was so jerky because that was when Twitch was doing. It was like some big like World of Warcraft or something event, and it was garnering tons of views, and the Twitch servers were so bogged down, it just made for a really kind of crappy recording because everything would stop every few seconds. So, but yeah, we do some longer hauls every so often. We just did a last Saturday. What was it? Melbourne to Auckland, New Zealand, Melbourne, Australia. So that was about a 3.5-4 hour flight. I was originally thinking about doing the Transcon today, but with the amount of time I needed to do the baking and stuff, I thought that wasn't going to work very well, so decided to do 2 little shorter hops today. But I tend to like to do a little bit, like not a lot of long haul stuff, because you end up just sitting in the air for a long time and not doing anything. The fun is in the takeoffs and the landings, obviously, but I try to mix it up a little bit. We don't do a lot of long haul, as you might think of long haul being like 5+ hours, but we do occasionally. Oh, I think I see downtown San Diego. And we're coming to the end of the star. Alright, so we're going to set... Oops, nope, not that. Run that down before we get there. Let's see. Nope, that's that one. Set 2000. Because by then we should be on manual mode. Our airport's 15 miles out. Set the engines to continuous. I don't know why the landing altitude keeps changing back to that, because it should be that. Stop that. And ground is 1239. Charlie. Set flaps 1. And Jack P145, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Done a lot of 12 something. Whew. Yeah, that's yeah. Some people really love those, and more power to you if you can stand and do that. I've been on a 15-hour flight to Israel and back, and well, of course, you know, when you're sitting in the back in steerage, it's a little different than obviously if you're in the cockpit, I would think, but still. Set flaps 5. San Diego Tower, WestWind 1990 on final for runway 27 out of 2,600.
WestWind 1990, Limerick Tower, good evening. Wind 2204, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, WestWind 1990. And we got the runway in sight now. I'm going to go ahead and take manual control. Quiet you. I only do long hauls if I got some work to do during the flight. Yeah, I'm Scotsman, yeah. I used to do some of that. It's hard to do that when you're live streaming the flight, though, so if you're just doing it for yourself, then yeah, that's definitely an option, but and flaps 30 coming in. We've got our landing clearance, so taxi light. Oh, it's already on. Sorry, we never turned it off. Fine. How you doing, Iowa Scotsman? Good to see you. We got one more hop after this. We're going to be going from here to Fresno, my hometown, since that's why this stream is called Home for the Holidays. Alright, we're on the glide. Landing. Got someone on the ground over there.
San Diego Tower, this is Furniture 61, hold short of runway 27, calculation. And 61, Limerick Tower, this is 27. Second for United 61. Welcome to San Diego. Thank you, West Wind. Bravo. Have a great night, and good to see you, Mike.
Yeah, long time ago. And vacating to the left, and you have a great night too. We'll contact ground, West 990.
United 61, wind 204, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Alright, switch over to ground. And where are we going here? Setting ground, WestWind 1990 is off runway 27, going to gate 15.
WestWind 1990, welcome to San Diego. Taxi the ramp via Bravo.
Taxi ramp via Bravo, WestWind 1990. Flaps coming up. And spoilers up. And I think... Actually, we might be right there. Hang on. I always get turned around at San Diego Gate. 15. Next page. No. Heck damn it. Okay. Activate so I can see where you go. Are you over? must be the next one over here. Yes, it is. Okay. And we need to turn our strobes off. Oh, there's my guy. Okay. There he is on his ladder. Let's turn the taxi light off. I'll turn those guys on so I can see. On time, by the way, was probably 2:59, I'm guessing. Oh, seriously. This thing actually lost its momentum. Come on. Come on, baby. We're close. There we go. Alright. Parking brake set. Let's connect the generator here. Menu, FS actions, wheel chocks, ground power. Switch to ground power. Turn those off. And shut the engines. And 302 for the on stand time. Alright, well, this is going to connect. Maybe. Yes, excellent. Alright, request deboarding. And we're going to connect the air doors. We're going to open the cargo doors. And we're going to wait on the door here until that's connected, because it is connected now. That was fast. Seatbelt sign off. Pitos off. Packs off. Anti-collision off. Fuel pumps off. Metal can stay because we're going to be going again. That's up. Throw TCAS off. Alright. Yeah, Windstream, I usually don't. I don't usually watch the ones that do. Yeah, it's now, granted, doing the long haul flight, if you've got a good crowd of people following you, watching you, it actually is fun to do the long haul. But if it's just you and like nobody else, and you don't have anything to do and you're streaming, it's pretty tedious. So, alright, so let me put in our times here for San Diego. On time, we're saying was 02:59. And our break time was 3:02. 03:02. Alright. And we did a D rate, we did a D2. Alright, fuel burn, what do we have left? 6.6. So fuel remaining is 6.6. 6,600. Let's see, 12,860 minus 6. 6,260 for the fuel burn. 6,260. Alright. And that's everything I need for that. And we're ready to do our flight planning for the next hop. So, let's go ahead and do that. This is the wrong page. Sim brief. That's what I want. Okay. Dispatch. WA 1990. We're going from KSAN to KFAT. Airframe is that guy there. That's all correct. Passengers auto, cargo auto, zero fuel auto. We don't need ETOPS or step climbs. Padres 2 HF. Let's see. Otis670. Oh, subscribed on YouTube. Oh, all right. He's probably not watching right now, but that's awesome. Thank you, sir. Since this isn't being broadcast on YouTube right now, but it will be up on YouTube later. It's fantastic. The Alta 8 for the arrival. That's good. All right. So we will say generate. Yes. Again, if you guys aren't familiar with using SimBrief, highly recommend it. It's super impressive considering it's free online. But there is our route out of San Diego, the Padres 2, and then up to EHF, which is Shafter, and then there's Shafter. What is this mark? This must be the end. Oh, this is the end of the Padres. Shafter, and then 2 Lee VOR right there, and then the beginning of Alta 8 into Fresno. Billabong, you're going to fly right by me. Hello from SNA Tower. Oh, yes. I see you over there on SNA Tower. In fact, I'll give you a little, let's see here. Oh, no, I don't anymore. I did see you. Now I can't see you anymore because I'm on the ground, I guess. But good to see you, sir. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. So, flight level 360. We'll see if it'll actually let me do it this time. It didn't want me to do 360 before. Airtime 53 minutes, block time 121, fuel 14,520,000 pounds, and our alternate fuel today 8175 looks like. All right, we're gonna block some information in here. 5. Fuel is going to be 14,520. 520. What's our passenger count for this flight? 162. Wow, that's almost a full load, or it might be a full load actually. To Fresno of all things, wow. 162. Cargo is 500 pounds.
San Diego ground, here's 1127 Staffa. Is IFR to John Wayne, and I have information about that.
Payload is 378.
Sirius 27 Papa, clearance request by.
0.80 fuel weight is going to be 129.1. 29.1.
Sirius 27 Papa, cleared to John Wayne, direct Oceanside, Victor 23, Seal Beach direct, climb via SID, climb and maintain 6,000, departure not online, squawk 5705.
Let's see, take off.
Clear to John Wayne via direct Ocean Beach, Victor 23.
Ocean Beach?
6,000
Oceanside.
And 5705.
Okay, we got
27 Papa, readback is correct, expect runway 27 for departure.
We're at gate 15.
Okay,
hey Kelsey, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well. Good to see you. And we're gonna go to gate. I think we're gonna do gate 15 in Fresno as well. Let me.
Hey Kelsey, happy Thanksgiving to you.
Let me pull this up here. Flights, new flight. Actually, let's do this first. Let's export this. And manually, that guy. also pre-file our flight plan here. There we go. Let's do the flight plan, fetch, file. That's up. Whoops, that didn't work. Oh, maybe it did. Close. That's in chat. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so that's good. Let's do... Ooh, landing rate, minus 77. Nice. Let's complete that flight. Complete. And let's go ahead and dispatch the next one here in Project Fly, which is KSAN to KFAT. There you are. Alright, we're going to fly now. So that's done. Let's update Fly Live. KSAN. Whoops. Hate that. KFAT. That's the same. That's the same. Apply. Alright, that's updated now. Kelsey says same to you, Tim. I don't know if you're watching chat or not.
No, I'm not. I'm actually trying to sort out the 717.
Gotcha.
It's been a while since I've flown it.
I can tell by the long it's been since P3D apparently it's been open. Let's see. Load. We need KSAN to KFAT. There we go. New briefing in the letter engine. Done. Okay, now we can go to...
I get my clearance.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's... Oh, I was doing Navigraph. That's what I was waiting for. I knew there was something else I was doing. All right, so now...
San Diego ground. Good evening, Delta 213.
Add new.
That's 213 member ground.
And...
Yeah, with information, Charlie. We're at the gate instruments to Fresno with Charlie. Delta 213, clearance normal class.
San Diego ground, Southwest 5068, flow clearance to San Jose. We had
Southwest 5068, clearance request, your number 2.
What's our alternate?
San Diego ground, Cirrus 112 Papa,
LAX, okay.
Cirrus 117 Papa, runway 27, taxi via Charlie.
Hello, who said that?
Charlie 27,
The Hobgoblin. Okay.
I couldn't get in the lobby to talk, so I don't know.
Oh, alright. Hey, how's it going? I know your voice.
It's going absolutely bloody horrible, that's how it's going.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on? Okay.
Hey, Moose.
Hey!
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Delta
Redog.
213, your clearance is available, advice ready to copy.
Good,
Very
man.
happy for 213, go. Delta 213, clear to Fresno, Padres 2 departure traffic.
Is this a flight
file,
simulation
climb
games?
departure frequency is offline, spark 5706.
Hang on one second, let me mute this so I don't have to... Hang on.
And Padres 2, Echo Hotel, 5-star transition.
I find my...
Departure as filed, and climb maintain 6, and 5.
There we go. What was the question? Sorry.
Is this for flight simulation games?
This
TeamSpeak channel.
This TeamSpeak channel is for live streaming flight sim. Yes.
Oh, it's a live stream.
Yes, it is.
Well, could I ask you for any help?
You may.
Assistance or help?
Absolutely. What do you need help with?
Well, I'm 45 years old. I've been into this computer game business now for over 20 odd years. Now, could you direct me, to a decent TeamSpeak or any kind of social I don't know, online, thing for people that like to play simulation games. Because unfortunately, I can't find anything online. I've been looking now for years and years and years and years.
Yeah.
And I play racing simulations. I've got 5 steering wheels. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Fanatec, Logitech. I've got all this gear.
Gotcha.
I just spent £500 on the graphics card. I've got new steering wheel. I've got all this stuff. And I cannot find any TeamSpeak or anything on this social media where I can go on there and play these games. So, any help would be appreciated. Thank you very much.
Sure. Let me.
Do you want me to just hold here?
Damn it. Okay, hang on a second.
I do know any TeamSpeak channels that play World War One or World War Two flight sims or or Project Cars. Or I don't know.
Yeah,
well,
so
I've got the Euro truck games. No, but I'm trying to find people that play simulations, racing sims, flight sims, all these things.
Sure.
I've been going on this now for like 10 years, and all I end up doing is going on TeamSpeak channels and getting kicked off TeamSpeak channels for even speaking or saying hello. They just kick you off.
Oh, that's helpful.
And and I'm 45 years old now, and and I've just survived cancer operations this year. Life's not very bloody nice.
Yeah.
There ain't that. I'm going through shit. And I just want to try and find some online places to to use these steering wheels and to play these games I've been a fan of for the last 20 bloody years of my life, and meet some decent people and play these games. And all I get is either locked TeamSpeak channels where you can't speak to them because they're all locked up.
Yeah. Well, there's
this brick wall. How as a 46-year-old bloke that's been into computers all my life, and now I want to go online and share this interest and play with people, and I seem to be up against a brick wall of locked TeamSpeak channels. Passwords. You can't get on. You can't do this.
Yeah. So here's
just go back to playing single player.
Yeah. Here's my recommendation, because
I was offered one on the TeamSpeak channel to play this one online racing game, but you have to pay a monthly subscription to that, and again chucking more money at the thing, isn't it? You have to pay a monthly subscription. I don't want chucking more money out every month.
Sure. All right. So here's my suggestion, because unfortunately I don't know of a repository where there is a list of TeamSpeak servers for various types of games, which would be awesome. I don't know why that doesn't exist, or if it does, then
there is some
I'm not aware
websites.
of it.
There is some websites on Google which you can go on and it'll list TeamSpeak channels, but it's like years out of date.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Right. So here's my suggestion is between YouTube and Twitch. I don't know if you're familiar with Twitch at all, but Twitch is kind of the new standard for gaming live streaming. All right. It might not be a bad idea to check it out just for this application, but I'm just hang on one second. So Twitch, Twitch is for live streaming, but what Twitch does is they've got all of the live streams categorized by the types of games that people are playing, so you can use it to find the other people that are playing any specific game you're looking for, and they normally will have either a TeamSpeak or a Discord channel, which is the other version of TeamSpeak, basically, that you can try and find people in. That would be my recommendation for finding something at this point, because I don't really know.
I mess with that Discord thing for about 6 or 8 months, and I joined some channels on that. For some games that I've got, because you like Google, Discord, and I go on them.
Right.
No one ever speaks. No one ever does nothing or speaks on these things. I was on one. I joined one for particularly. The one was for Euro truck. Was a project.
Oh, you're cutting in and out there, buddy.
I said hello. Could be Steam's download now.
Oh.
Steam thing. No, Steam isn't download. Puppets team anyway.
Yeah,
I've been to this, and you sit there. Hello. And I did this 6 months. Hello. Is there anyone on? Hello. And this is, no one bothers. No one bothers. Now apparently the media are calling this, social network, and apparently there's all these people connecting to each other, playing games on each other. Well, I'm very sorry to have to report this to you, the real world, but there's no one on there to talk to. The only people I've found I can come on and talk to like this is on TeamSpeak. I've been on this Discord thing now for months and months and months and months and months and months and months. I've joined one for this vaping thing that I do since I've had the cancer. I've gone this vaping thing because the doctors, the hospital told me I shouldn't smoke no more. So I've took this up. I've tried to find people through that. No, there is vaping channels out there, but you sit there for 6 months. Hello. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. And then someone goes to me, oh, well, there's a Discord server for Euro Truck Sim or whatever these games that you play, I even got invited to this Discord server tonight. It invited me to this specific Discord server for this game. You've been invited to join this server. I join it. Well, I've now sat there now for 5 hours saying hello, and there's nothing. Now, why invite somebody to something if you're not even going to even bother to speak to them?
Good question. Yeah, I don't know.
I really don't understand.
Moose, what time you plan to push?
Soon.
You've got this weird generation of young people today. They don't give a shit about actually interacting with people and speaking to people and playing these games. They don't care. They just want more people on our channel.
Yeah.
That's all it is, isn't it? It's just teenagers with small penises wanting people on their channels. They don't give two shits. And mugs like me, older guys like me, actually genuinely believe that these people want you on their channels to talk to you, and you join their shit, and you end up wasting months of your life typing hello, trying to get a response out of Frankenstein's fucking monster. It's absolutely ridiculous.
All right, I'm gonna have to
understand.
I'm gonna have to ask you to watch the language.
How old are you guys?
Well, I'm 35.
I'm sorry, I apologise. So I'm 46. So I'm 11 years older.
Yep. So I mean, unfortunately, that's the trend of the young people nowadays. It's all about being on their phones and don't want to talk to anybody. And I don't get it either. I'm a little beyond that generation myself, so I don't understand what the deal is. But I hear you.
You don't invest all this money in steering wheels and foot pedals and graphics cards and computers and everything if you're not serious about playing these games properly.
Right.
But the trouble is, I can't find any TeamSpeak or anywhere to play these things. The only one I come across is this iRacing game. You must have heard of that, this iRacing thing.
Yeah.
And the thing is, apparently, you have to pay a month's subscription to this thing. You see, again, more money. You don't seem to be able to do anything without chucking buckets of money at these things. And I can't really afford to chuck monthly payments, to play this game, which I don't know whether I'm going to get on with the thing or, and open up another direct debit account on my bank,
Yep.
And I've got 2 games I subscribe to at the moment. That's enough, isn't it? It's just money all the while. But what I'm trying to say is, I've been doing this now for 20 odd years. Sure, there must be some TeamSpeak or some group there where you can actually play games and interact and play games and have a laugh without chucking money at it.
Yeah, exactly.
And paying subscriptions or paying this or paying that, Because God knows I've thrown enough money at this bugger already.
All right, hang on one second. I got to get my clearance here from this ground controller, so stand by. 1, 2, 3.9? 1, 2, 3.9. There we go. Lindbergh ground, WestWind 1990, looking for clearance to Fresno.
WestJet 1990 cleared to Fresno. Apologies to departure after transition. That's time via the SID. Departure is offline. Squawk 5710.
Clear to Fresno as filed. Padres 2 departure. Shafter transition as filed. Climb via the SID. Departure offline. Squawk 5710. Western 990. So, it's going to tell me that's correct. Let's see. I guess that was correct. Okay. Normally it sounds back and say read back correct. Go figure. Alright, whatever. Okay, so I'm just finishing with the passengers to load, and then we'll be on our way.
We're just about to do the flight.
What was that?
Southwest
You're just about to do the
5068.
flight.
Contact number Tower 108.3.
So this is
Tower
all
will
I've
see
been
Southwest
wanting to-
5068.
No, I used to know this guy years ago in Canada who used to teach me. We used to play all the Microsoft Flight Sim games. I think, but I got one of the new ones, but his computer couldn't run the new one. And I remember being on the Ventrilo. We used to use this Ventrilo. I was on those trying to coerce him into upgrading his computer, you see, to get the new Microsoft Flight Sim one. You know, I think we got up to, what was it now? Was it a Century of Flight or something?
Yeah, that was 2004.
2010 one.
2004 was Century of Flight.
2004, Century of Flight, and we got up to there. But his computer, you see, was wasn't as good as mine. I said, go on, you you want to get a new graphics card or something, I said, I don't know. And I got the new one, and I said, the Century of Flight one. I think I got rid to no. The first we got was the Century of Flight one, and his computer was older than mine, you see, so he struggled to run. Anyway, he sadly passed away, and which, it was amazing. He used to teach me all this stuff, and I used to make notes and things, and then come to him on the TeamSpeak, at the weekend, just do this right, do this right. I think he was a private pilot in real life, and he was teaching me all this stuff, and it was amazing. It was really, I thought it was great, and I'd look forward to coming on at the weekend, when talking to him, and did you do this flight, and you've got this down, and then we tried these different planes out and everything, amazing. Like I say, he's not there anymore, so. But I want to do it again. I want to play the thing and learn. Learn to play it properly. We probably weren't as far into it as what you had, the radios and everything like that. We were talking about actually doing that, to have radios for things. We never got that far. But just learning to play the thing and go on flights and with that, that's what I want to do. Learn to play the game properly and do flights with people, and
yeah, that's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, especially when you're actually working with people that will, interact and talk to you.
Well, yeah, but I don't, I don't do, that serious. Like, if you crash and die, oh dear, there you go. You crash and die. But I don't, I see, I want to learn to play the game properly, like I did with this guy. But I think one time we were coming over in one way or something, and it wouldn't pick the radio up, so I had to land it manually. Because that was a bit of a nightmare. Obviously, it went a bit tits up.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Chris?
But
you got the second again yet? The iRoute? Because I'm still pulling up the one from Phoenix.
Oh, in NightBot, you mean? Yeah. Hang on a second. Let me load that.
Yeah.
I got a little bit distracted here. NightBot.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
Did you play the Microsoft Flight Sim? Which flight sim do you play?
I'm using P3D, which is Lockheed Martin's version of Microsoft FSX that they got ported over and they revamped it and made it 64-bit.
Oh right, so it's a custom version of FSX.
Well, it's a standalone now. Originally it was a little tweaked up, but now it's much different now. Essentially, it's Dovetail's version of FSX Steam was really more of the just kind of plussed up a little bit, but this is a little heavier duty. KSAN to KFAT.
See, I'm completely out of touch of it, so it's not the standard game.
Yeah. The two big, the primary ones now, I mean, there's still a lot of people flying FSX, but the primary ones now are P3D by Lockheed Martin and an X-Plane by Laminar Research. Those are kind of the two big contenders now that Microsoft's kind of exited the flight sim market.
Now, how do you get these versions then?
P3D is available from Lockheed Martin. In fact, the best way to do it is to just Google. It's actually P3D stands for prepared, but the last part of prepared is spelled with a 3 and a D instead of a ED. So if you just Google prepared, but change the E to a 3 at the end, it'll come up. And then X-Plane, same thing. I would just Google it. X-Plane. It's by Laminar Research. Those are the best ways to find it.
So the flight sim community in general really doesn't bother this Microsoft shit no more then.
The flight sim community in general is mostly gone to P3D or X-Plane, and I mean we get together in things like VATSIM and IVAO and stuff like that. But X-Plane is also on Steam. I'm just finding out from one of my guys in chat. So, how you doing, Arbauer, by the way? And Kaiser, how you doing?
No one bothers with the Microsoft Flight Sim franchise anymore.
There's still a good following of it, just because it's what people have invested into. But yeah, it's not around as available as new stuff anymore. So people are leaving slowly but surely for the P3Ds and the X-Planes.
Does any of this X-Plane or these P3D ones, whatever, does any of them support downloads, like old planes like World War I planes and anything like that?
429, your squawk is 5711.
Yeah, there's add-ons for both of them. I don't know what, I mean, it just depends on you'd have to search for the specific type of plane you're looking to add on, but beyond that, I mean, there's availability of a whole bunch of different add-ons, especially X-Plane, there's more freeware stuff. There's payware and freeware out there of different stuff.
Can you repeat that squawk for me one more time?
So I'm looking for a flight sim.
429 is
World War I jobs, or
5711.
Passengers jets, or
5711.
There's a whole variety of planes.
Yeah, and both of those sims will do all of those. It just depends on who's made what aircraft for what sim so far. I know there's some stuff for P3D that's got some old like World War II bird stuff available. I don't know if there's anything like that for X-Plane yet. They both do airliners, though. They both do general aviation. So, yeah, it just kind of depends on what specifically you're looking for as to which is the better sim to go with. But yeah,
God, I must have spent hundreds of pounds downloading an aircraft for these, Microsoft games. Like one aircraft would be like $20, another one, blah, blah, blah. You download all these things, shit, it was the money you've spent on this bastard,
Yeah.
you know, and then no, we don't play that anymore. We've all gone onto this other one, you know. Right, you know, so shit, that was like about, you know, $300 down this shit, you know. So, I don't know.
Alright, that's gonna be that.
Maybe a manufacturer should just do the ultimate flight sim where there's a bit of the racing game, isn't it? Like the Forza things that have to spend millions and millions and millions of dollars to get the rights to use Lamborghini, Ferrari, and all these things. Maybe the flight simulation community is a bit behind, so no, we can't put that plane in because we won't pay the money. So you have to have third-party add-ons.
Yeah.
And then everyone stops, and some of these websites charge like £30 fucking pounds to download an aircraft, you know.
Yeah.
I know there's probably other ways you can get them, you know, without paying, you know, or for less money. But you spend £30 on this one, £20 on this one, you know, it soon amounts up. And then all of a sudden you go on the TeamSpeak and they go, no, we don't pay them anymore. We've gone on to this other game. Oh, right.
Ground, WestWind 1990 at gate 15. Are we good to push and start, or do we need clearance for that?
WestWind 1990, if you're pushing onto Bravo, then you do require clearance, and if you are, then you're cleared to push on a Bravo.
Copy that. Pushback approved, and we'll be ready to go here in a second. 1990.
Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted.
It turns into a fucking expensive hobby, doesn't it?
It does, and once again, I'm going to have to ask you to watch your language. We're trying to keep this PG stream.
Sorry, but it turns into an expensive thing to be doing.
It does.
You know, you get the latest game, you buy the latest game, the latest game, then everyone goes to another game, and all this stuff is not...
Delta 213, runway 27, taxi Bravo, standing up to 3012.
It's stupid.
3012 Bravo to
you know,
27.
Yeah.
I mean, God, I just went out the other day and spent $400 on another steering wheel. you know, because the one I had, the Fanatec one, Fanatec or whatever they call, well, I think that cost me. The time I got the steering wheel and the pedals and the Club Sport shifter, I think that cost me about £2,000. You know, for the, I think the height shifter, Club Sport height shifter was about £300. The pedals were about, again, another £300 or £400, and the steering wheel was about £500. So you're talking about, like, you know, best part of £2,000. Only to find that these simulation games I play, it doesn't support it. Oh, it doesn't support it. So I bought a Logitech steering with the G2. I just bought a G29. I wasn't really familiar with that. For about, I think it was about 250 quid. It's not as good as the Fanatec one, but you buy it for compatibility. You know. You know, because some of these sims are being sponsored by certain manufacturers. If you don't have, you know, the one that's supported properly, you end up with trouble.
Right.
So, if you can afford it,
hey, Moose.
I'm on a vision, I can afford it.
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
Buy the whole lot.
Yeah, you just push it in front of me. You want to yell at the ground guy because he cleared me Bravo to 27.
Oh, nice. Hey, ground, what's the 990? I think you, we just pushed in front of another jet that I think you had cleared to 27.
Delta 213, hold position for the west jet, and 1990.
Now I've got 5 steering wheels.
Thrustmaster
joystick, Microsoft joysticks.
Alright, cleared to 27 via Bravo, what's the 990?
Joysticks and steering wheels and...
what's the fuel? Oh, that's what's going on. Let's probably turn those on. Generators.
Can I ask you what controllers you guys use?
Yeah, I'm using CH products. So I've got a.
334 Tango Golf.
cheater,
Around.
CH.
Is that cheater?
Oh, it's not bad. It's the more economical. Why am I still having a?
John Wayne.
My main flight stick is still the old Microsoft side of 1 to 2.
14 to golf.
Oh, there we go. Okay. As soon as he gets out of my way, then we'll finish our thing here.
Do you guys use rudder pedals?
Yes, I do.
Cessna 334 Tango Golf.
Which manufacturer?
Out in the Sandy
CH. My throttles, my yoke, and my pedals are all CH.
When you say CH,
And Squad 5712.
No, I mean it's a brand. It's called CH Products.
Called CH.
Charlie Hotel.
Is anyone on here? You'll flight sim guys, obviously. Is anyone here ever seen the crosswind rudder pedals?
I have. In fact, I saw them at Flight Sim Expo. They're pretty nice looking. I've never had them.
Yeah, they're really expensive, aren't they? I think they're
they are.
$100 or something like that. Well, I tried to get myself a pair.
You have one taxiway to monitor. One.
Do these things exist?
I know, right, Barrow. Yeah, I don't know.
I was on this. I was a member of this flight sim community for Rise of Flight. I had a World War I flight sim, and I'm going to lash out like $300 on this. About $300 or something. They're still, proper. And I'm a big bloke, 6'6". And
you taxied without a clearance?
He gave me clearance to 27.
I don't know, maybe you could answer this. But I'm a big bloke, 6'6", 220 pounds. Got big feet, you
see. This is 3-4 Tango Golf.
So what is this decent pedals, you see? And being a racing sim player, I think, these things are shit, aren't they? There's this plastic rubbish. Shit.
And no, 230 trailers clearing, can we follow?
I put a post on this website. This bloke said that he ordered a pair of these crosswind steel rudder pedals.
Yeah, Lindbergh ground Delta 230.
And apparently it's a rip-off.
Really?
Apparently he said he got sent a pair of wooden balsa-wood pedals.
Oh. Well, that's weird.
That weren't made of steel at all. And
Lindbergh
he said
ground,
that basically it's a scam.
Yeah, 4 Tango Golf.
It's a scam.
Fine.
No, this is on the
official
official Rise of Flight forum page. You ever heard of the game Rise of Flight World War One?
Yeah.
It's been going for a number of years. But this guy said, whatever you do, don't touch these things.
Yes, sir, about
that
Delta
advertised these crosswind, rudder pedals. Because he got sent these bits of balsa wood, this shit, and got ripped off. So I put a post on the website and said, well, look, I'm a big bloke, 6'6". I don't want plastic rubbish. Children's toys, I want to invest in decent gear. Same as I do with the racing sims, you want decent pedals. If you need me pressing that, yes, you want decent steel shit. If you're a big bloke with size 12, size 14 in America, you want decent shit. I said, can anyone tell me if this is genuine? Because I want to order a pair. Can anyone tell me if this is genuine or not? I got banned off the forum for asking that. Oh dear.
Dang.
Well, I said, well, I'm looking to get a pair myself, and being a big tall bloke with big feet, I want some decent rudder pedals. Can anyone tell me, is this genuine? And then I put a link to this other guy's post that said he got one centimetre made out of balsa wood and got ripped off. Nobody could answer. Nobody can answer. No one could say, yes, I bought this product, I had no problems, it's perfectly fine, well worth it, £300. No one could answer. All I got was banned off the forums for saying, I even went on the TeamSpeak and tried to find people that had bought this particular product. Crosswind pedals, they're called, apparently. These rudder pedals. No one could tell me if it was a genuine thing, because it's a lot of bloody money, isn't it? £300.
It is.
You want to know if this is going to be a legitimate thing.
1990. Contact Limerick Tower 3.2. Bye.
Limerick Tower on 118.3. Have a nice day.
Balsa would, whether this was a prank post on the forum, but he said he ordered them. He just got sent.
Limerick Tower, Western 1990. Ready to go. Runway 27.
Western 1990, Limerick Tower. Good evening. 1 out section runway 27. Line up and wait.
27. Line up and wait. Western 990.
You know how it is in this business. So I said, well, anyone tell me where I can get a decent set of rudder pedals?
Good evening, Limerick Tower, Dollar 215. Looks like we're number 2 for 27.
And not children's toys, proper decent ones. No one could answer.
Well, sure.
No one could answer. Oh yes, I did mention some Logitech pedals. But if you look at them, they just break after a few minutes. So, what rudder pedals do you guys use? Crosswind, steel, shit. If you want the shit, you have to pay. But I don't want paying for something I'm going to get ripped off and sent bits of wood.
Yeah, I've seen the crosswinds at a expo, and they're not balsa there, so I don't know what that one guy got sent. That was really weird.
Yeah, but he said he ordered these things and he didn't.
104, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, Western 990.
I was doing this other TeamSpeak channel to play this flight sim game, and I said to this guy, well, I haven't got any rudder pedals, you see.
Well,
I've got this Microsoft force feedback sign one. I used a twist grip. But you're going on rubber pedals, Well, I've got these Fanatec Club Sport racing pedals. I use them even in the Preston Planet.
Oh, okay, appreciate it.
Well, so I use the racing pedals, the rudder. It went absolutely ape shit. Absolutely ape shit. No. Unless you've got dedicated rudder pedals, you get off this TeamSpeak. Oh no, we don't want people on our flight sim community that use racing pedals. He went. You'd think you'd have gone there and said that. I don't know, giving the Pope blowjobs or something. Oh no, you're using racer pedals as rudders. Oh, that's a no-no on their TeamSpeak. That was an instant ban straight away. But I'm very sorry to have to report to this that, us being poor people, we use racing pedals. That's rudder pedals. Not all of us, have got hundreds of pounds to spend on this equipment, especially when you say, well, I was willing to lay down £200 or £300 on a decent set of fucking rudder pedals. But when the person says that they got sent balsa wood, it kind of put you off.
Indeed. What's going on with my...
So I think I'll stick to my racing pedals.
Descent. On a descent. Kelsey, thank you for the resub. 3 months. Thank you very much.
To be perfectly honest, 45 years old now.
Oh my gosh. Oh, good idea.
I think the majority of people that are playing these things are missing the point of actually playing them and the reasons they started playing them in the first place. Now it just seems to be, you have to have this game, you have to play this, you have to do this. It seems to have gone into the realms of designer clothes and fashion, where you have to have the latest gear, you have to play the latest games, and you have to be hip with the shit. It's gone from being the hobby people do to just having the latest nonsense and playing the latest games and having the latest steam, the latest joystick, and playing the latest flight sims. There was nothing wrong with the games 10 years ago.
Yep. Kelsey, yep. I don't know what the heck, because my Jags against the Steelers were looking good, and then they lost in the end. They've turned into the Fresno State Bulldogs from a few years ago.
Bye-bye.
I don't know what's up with that.
You know, if you're throwing constant money all the time, you know, hang on, what am I looking for playing these games? This is just costing more money. And I'm not enjoying myself. I haven't found anything I can play with anyone.
Copy that, Tower. Yeah, I didn't hear you hand me off, but yeah, 122.8. Thanks, WestWind 90.
Plot.
Yeah.
Virgin ears.
Yep.
Well, you've been doing it for 25 years. You know. Well, you know, it's just a money sink, isn't it? And you're sitting there playing on your own. If you try and play these things online, you have to have this and you have to have that, and they're also. I don't know where these people get their money from to buy all this stuff. It takes me all my time to do it. You know, and they, in England. In England, they call get this. It's just laughable, isn't it? It's just laughable. We had another 12-year-old child kill themselves this week over bullying online on social media. Get this. This is fucking hilarious. You shouldn't laugh at people, children killing themselves. But I find it fucking hilarious. I know you shouldn't, but I'm very sorry. But I do. I find it fucking hilarious. Children killing themselves.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
That's enough of that. I've warned him plenty of times about the F-bomb. He's not listening. He's banned.
Honestly,
oh gosh.
I just came in here just to hear him. I was like,
yeah,
what is going on?
Oh man, he just doesn't stop. I mean, he's wondering why he gets banned off these TeamSpeak channels. Hello?
He seems like a nice enough bloke.
Oh, jeez. I mean, I'm all for kind of, lending a guy an ear for a while and letting him rant, and okay, fine, but I mean, after a while, for me, it's the language thing. I'm sorry, we don't do that here. I've warned him a number of times. It's on the TeamSpeak rules of conduct, so if you can't abide by that, then goodbye. But oy, oy, oy. Whew. Just.
So, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing better now. My goodness. Right. I was, Tim's yelled at me going, are we going to push? We got to push. And I'm trying to, collect my thoughts. And it's just, one thing to a next here. I'm like, yes, I'm trying. Oh, my gosh. How emotionally draining would it be to be around that guy for any length of time? Ay, ay, ay. It's all about the money. If it's all about the money, then do something else. I don't understand. You're complaining about the money, but he's talking about spending thousands and thousands of pounds on stuff. You're clearly
worse.
You're clearly
much worse.
What's much worse?
Guitar.
Oh, was he even talking? I didn't even. I blacked out. I didn't even know he was talking about guitar.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, he wasn't. Okay.
Worse.
Okay. Later. Yeah, you're welcome, Arbauer. I'm glad we can help. Oh man. So anyway, like I was trying to say, Kelsey, I'm not sure what's going on with my Jags. I've kind of resigned to they just suck this season, and it's about next year at this point. I got really excited about halfway through the game on Sunday when they were beating the Steelers, and I went, really? We can beat the Patriots and the Steelers, but we can't beat the Titans and the Texans and whoever else we lost to recently, and then we lost to the Steelers anyway. So all right, that's par for the course, man. But oh man, Okay, why does this thing think I'm off scheduled descent? I'm not even descending. This thing is climbing like it's supposed to. We need to reset this? Is there a reset on this thing? Switch to manual now. Okay, landing altitude in Fresno is going to be 350. Because it's showing our cruise is 3.2, yeah. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
You're going up to 3.2?
3.2.
Okay.
This is a longer flight than the San Diego one. I did 3.2.
I'm just doing 26.
No.
I missed the San Diego landing.
It was nice. It was good. So, 77 feet per minute landing rate. So.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, you ready for mine?
What was yours?
Well, I was looking around and I'm like, well, this is different because I've got the Orbic San Diego.
Oh no. Yeah,
I spawned inside the terminal. And I was in the middle of aligning the IRS, so I messed through it.
That's awesome. So that is an airplane moment right there when the 747 comes through the glass, just keeps taxiing in. Oh, okay, Arbauer, I gotcha.
You're just saving them walking distance from getting to their...
That's right. I don't even need a jet bridge now.
That's right.
Yeah, but I spend all that money on this.
Hey, I've got a guy who you can talk to about that. He lives in England, apparently.
And he has problems with rudder pedals or something.
He has problems with lots of things. Those crosswinds are nice, and I know they exist in real life. I mean, Frugal did a review on them. I don't know what this guy... I think someone was pulling his leg telling him they got shipped balsa wood. That can't be a thing. That cannot be a thing. Oh, it's funny.
But he has size 12 feet, so...
Yeah, so, it goes without saying. Oh my gosh. All I could do just to get in the air.
I am finally rolling.
Oh, nice. Where are you? You're leaving from LAX, right, Sean?
10-4.
Are you on VATSIM?
Affirmative.
See if I see you on
659.
Vatastic. Oops, that's SNA. That's not the right airport. Where are we here?
Yes, it is.
No, he's at... There he is, 659. Sean McConnell. Coolio. Oh, man. That guy's gonna be so pissed. I banned him. I thought when he came on, because he had that hobgoblin thing, but his voice was super similar to the guy that's friends with Tim that live streams. He usually live streams his UPS. Glenn, yeah. And so I thought it was him with just a new. He just used a new call sign on his TeamSpeak, and then he started talking. I'm like, this isn't Glenn.
Definitely not Glenn.
I got bamboozled. This is not Glenn.
Yeah, you got hobgoblin.
I got hobgoblined. Oh, this is
I was
not
wondering
Glenn.
how he got on.
I don't know. Yeah, I know how he found us because apparently he just cruises TeamSpeak channels, but I don't know how he goes and finds what they are because he didn't find us through the live stream because he didn't know that's what I was doing. So it was interesting. That's just very strange.
Well, that's one way of saying it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was watching the chat, so I tried to be as nice as I could.
Yeah, I didn't. I got the impression immediately that he was not, so that's why I started, saying stuff, and I was looking at the camera like, oh yeah, this is just going on and on, because I figured he wasn't watching. Well,
That's how you doing the wind up.
And I knew he was. Yeah, I knew he wasn't watching because when I mentioned checking out Twitch to look for other games that is more his speed, he was like, "Oh, I don't do Twitch." I'm like, okay, well, if you're not open to trying new things, I don't know how you're asking for help here, but whatever. I want you to show me where I can go to do this. Go here. Oh, I don't do that. Okay, then I guess you're stuck. What do you want from my life? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, well, the people who I didn't have a real chance to say hello to, like Chris Redog here. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sir, by the way, for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Got kind of monopolized by Mr. Sad Sack. Oh,
how's the Brandon project?
I haven't done anything more with it yet, so still on my list, but haven't done any more of that.
Throw that in there. I had a deck on it.
I know. Hey, that's no problem, man. Keep checking. Feel free. No offense taken or anything. All right, we're almost to cruise. Got some nice little tabletop-looking clouds up here. And let's see here. Oh man, you kind of missed the banter now. What banter? There was no banter. It was just him talking. No one could get a word in edgewise. I had to mute TeamSpeak every time I needed to talk to the tower to think, because he was just constantly going. And then I'm pretty sure I'm betting Tower did clear me to Unicom. I just didn't hear it. I have very little doubt in my mind that I just missed it completely.
Yeah, the tower controller said he was enjoying our stream, by the way.
Oh, good. Yeah, he's actually been on the stream before. That's how I found out about him the first time. Yeah, they did. Yeah, figures. So. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is not a TeamSpeak to come on and just chat for the chat's sake. This is, you're part of the live stream or you're something else.
Unless crypto's on.
Unless crypto's on, yeah, that's true.
He's on his channel and your channel.
I know, that's really confusing. I liked your comment about the whatever that thing is that's on his hat in that picture. That was good, yeah. Oh, that was good.
Oh, look, Fresno weather. We're looking at 270 at 7 knots. 3 miles visibility. Rain. Overcast 700. Temperature 14, dew point 12. Altimeter 3002.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, the tower visibility is calling 5, so tower's calling 2 miles more.
Wait, tower?
Yeah, if you look at the ATIS, or the weather, the METAR,
yeah,
the automatic observer is calling 3 miles, but the tower is saying it's a little higher.
Oh.
5 miles.
Okay.
It's in the remarks.
Gotcha. Where are you looking for that? Where are you getting that ATIS from, by the way?
Suitable rectal orifice.
I'm not going there.
It's out of active sky.
Oh, okay, you are getting out of sky. Okay. Just curious where you're pulling.
Apparently, we've got a new theme tonight.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Suitable rectal orifice. I like that. That's good. Let's see. In the remarks. Oh, that's what. Okay, Tower Viz 5. I gotcha. Oh, that's cool. Yep, we're finally. This is finally getting rain here in Fresno, so time to change the rating for this stream. I know, right? It's gonna dropping all kinds of F-bombs on me. It's like, come on, dude. I understand. Now I get that in the UK the F word isn't as severe because their word is, I think it's bugger, but still,
Yeah, but still, when in Rome.
Exactly. I don't really know what that means.
Well, it looks like we'll be using runway 29 at Fresno.
Yeah, 29 right. That's what I'm planning on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
29 right.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I wonder, the METAR saying 3, tower saying 5. I wonder if they're VFR.
Yeah, that's a good question. It should be, technically, considering even if it is 3, it's still at 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one is controlling there, whether it's the 5 or the 3.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to ask that, just to be a real pain to somebody someday.
There you go. When this happens, my guess, I would think the 3 would be controlling it, since the other one is just a remark. That would be my inclination, to use the remarks as more of a...
the 3 is controlling.
Yeah, because my inclination would be the remark, because it says a remark, it'd be like, hey, FYI, it's really this, but legally we're saying 3 because that's the automated weather observation.
I'm level at 260.
Copy that. I'm level at 32.
Yeah, I thought about rolling out the RJ.
Yeah, I actually haven't flown that in a long time. I need to break that out again.
Yeah, but I figured it'd be not good to just do that right into get used to that one again.
Exactly.
And the 712. However, I did update the flight factor 767 and the flight factor 757 for X-Plane, and boy, it's really nice.
Really? What did they update exactly? Do you know?
The 75 to 76.
No, I I got that. What
Okay,
what about them did they update?
Oh, they've got the FMCs running much better.
Oh, okay.
Much more realistic as far as planning is concerned. I also think they've updated the physics and the model itself for the new release of X-Plane.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
They have a brand new 767 that just came.
You're talking about for X-Plane, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the flight factor one.
Yeah, that appears to be like they ported it over from somewhere else. I saw it on Fabiano's channel. I was not impressed with the graphics or the way it was working.
Interesting.
Well, Frugal was talking up. That's the reason I even mentioned it too.
Was he talking it up, or was it just part of the news show?
No, it was part. Well, I mean, it was part of his news show, but what I saw looked pretty impressive. Then again, I could be wrong.
He could have just been reading the. A lot of times with the news stuff, he's reading the press that is part of the product. So it's the company basically saying it's like reading the highlights from the company. So of course
don't make me get the British guy back.
I know, right? Oh gosh.
I missed something.
Oh, well, no, he's talking about the guy that was on here that was ranting about and wouldn't be quiet.
Well, I'm not. Oh.
He wasn't comparing him to you. He's. Oh, Chris. So, hotel stuff is now all figured out for Flight Sim Expo in Orlando. They've got the discount set up for those that are going to the thing. So you might check that out at the flightsimexpo.com, I think is their website. And so you can start to book your stuff. I booked my flights and hotels yesterday.
How much discount did you get using the code on Delta?
Not much, Well, one, I didn't. So, here's the goofy thing about that. I didn't see the thing about the Delta code until after I booked the flight. So I went. I know. So I went through it and did it again just to see what it would do, and the price was virtually the same, if not just a little bit higher than what I booked for. So I was
That's what I was wondering.
Well, I didn't. It didn't really matter. So.
I'm gonna have to wait till the first of the year before I can commit to nothing. I got a lot of stuff coming up that.
Gotcha.
I definitely want to go though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see you there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds like the other Chris is gonna be there as well. They're gonna do a family vacation down that direction, and he's gonna do a stop off at Flight Sim Expo to check it out and meet us.
So where are you staying at anyway?
At the hotel the convention's at. It's the Renaissance.
Renaissance.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta check out the website. But like I said, I probably won't be able to know anything till the.
Yeah, till the first. Yeah, you still can't sign up for Flight Sim Expo itself. That'll happen in December at some point. But they've got all the codes and stuff all set up for the discounts for flights and hotels. So.
Well, I'm surprised I didn't get something about it in email because I usually get everything on email about the Flight Sim convention.
I don't think they email. Yeah, I don't think they sent anything out yet. I don't think they sent anything out yet on email. That was a Twitter tweet, a Twitter tweet that went out about that update because you still can't register for the expo itself. So I think they were just pushing that out, saying, "Hey, FYI, this is now ready to go if you want to do that." So.
Well, they had that little thing at the bottom that said, "Don't tell Chris."
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't going to say anything. It said, "Don't tell Chris." Man, Tim. You're going to Flight Sim jail now.
I say that out loud.
That wasn't in your head? Yeah.
He has me at best at heart. Don't you, Tim?
Now we're kind of on top of drop. I am booked. I am going to drive down though. Oh, nice. Where are you at, Arbauer? I assume you're fairly close enough then to drive down if you're going to do that. It's on the other side of the country for me, so driving is not a realistic option. So I'm going to be flying.
Non-stop.
Non-stop. And I got the same seat both directions, 22A.
That's what you got now.
That's what I got now. It's obviously if something changes, but yeah.
Which class are you in?
What was that?
Which class are you in?
The not the basic, the normal economy, the one where I can bring a carry-on and not get charged.
Is that the economy preferred?
That's the, I guess it's not the economy plus with the little bit more legroom or whatever it is.
Oh,
okay.
It's
the one. It's what economy all used to be until they added that basic one where you now you can't do a carry-on. You have to charge for it or whatever it is.
I get so confused at this stuff.
Oh, I know, it's ridiculous. So.
When people ask me, I'm like, I haven't a clue, man.
Yeah. I just sit at the front of the plane. What do I know? The door lock.
There's something beyond first class? What?
Yeah, right. Exactly. There are people back there. I thought they were animals. I don't call it economy. I call it steerage.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Pittsburgh. Oh, wow. That's a healthy drive down there, man.
That is a drive.
Man. You know it's in Orlando, right? Florida.
Looks like we lost center of San Francisco, too.
Lost what now?
Hey, what's the dates for this thing again in June?
Oh, Oakland Center was on, but now they're off.
Oh, I still see them on my on vPilot.
Fantastic doesn't have anything. Yeah, it's the 7th through the 10th there, Chris.
Yeah.
Copy, thank you.
Why did I have you in Austin instead of Midland?
I haven't the faintest idea, bro.
Well, you want to fix that?
Not unless I move.
You in the descent there, Moose?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just started. I drive a truck for a living. Think I'll be okay. Oh, all right. Well, I mean, I'd drive across country just to do it, but I don't have that kind of time. That's my thing.
Well, you drove to Vegas.
I did. I do love road trips. I just, if you're gonna drive all the way across country, that's gonna take a few days, and that's even more time off and more hotel stays. It adds up.
You do a video for your trip?
Unless I want to sleep in my car. I might. I'm thinking about stick the camera thing on the window of the aircraft and watch outside the window. All right, we're turning over Shafter right now. And I think we're pretty close to... Yeah, on Fantastic for me, I still see Oakland Center up on Fantastic even.
Oops, yeah, it just came back on.
Yeah. Fantastic must have burped.
Mm-hmm.
I just found out we're taking a $4 pay back there.
Pay cut?
Yes.
Yeah, that sucks.
Plus, they made me take my penny truck from
Oh. What's going on there?
I don't even know. I really don't know how long I'm gonna...
Didn't I create this? I thought I did this. Where is my... Ah! There's Oakland Center. 132.2. Alright. Oakland Center wants to talk.
Watch it be that British guy.
Don't even joke about that.
What's your approach?
Why did you ban me? Hang on a second. Let me talk to Oakland Center. I'll tell you.
Oakland 3-4, contact Seattle Center 124.2.
Not.
Over to Seattle Center 124.2. Thanks for the service.
Oakland Center, WestWind 1990 with you out of 18,400 and going down into Fresno.
WestWind 1990, Oakland Center, right down.
I don't know why you need me to ident. You're the one that told me to contact you. You know where I am.
WestWind 1990, radar contact, going 3 miles south of Chuli, and clear, or correction, descend to maintain 11,000.
Down to 11,000, WestWind 990.
WestWind 1990, Fresno, altimeter 3002, expect a ILS correction, ILS 29er right approach.
3002 for the altimeter, we'll expect 29er right ILS approach, WestWind 990.
And Oakland Center, good evening, Delta, 232 with you. We're sending via the arrival to Fresno following the WestWind dispatch through Vital 240.
So 213, Oakland Center, ident.
And Chris, we're doing the Alta 8 arrival into Fresno, which is it's a pretty basic arrival actually. I'll show you here. 29. Whoops, that's arrival. There we go. So from Thule, it's basically to the Alta fix and then localizer.
213, radar contact, 7 miles south of
localizer 113 point.
Turn 10 degrees right, vector for traffic, that's going to maintain 1000, Fresno altimeter 3002.
Into the right for traffic, copy that limiter for 213.
Boss 1341, connect Seattle Center 12.2. 1341, connect Seattle Center, 24.2.
And landing lights coming on. Engines to continuous.
One to 4.2, Alaska 1841. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Minimums in Fresno is 200 radio. Missed approach is going to be climb to 800 feet, then climbing right turn to 5,000 on heading 330 and inbound on the Friant VOR.
1990 is going to maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000, west of 990. Let's see. Inbound Friant VOR 202 radio to Nivi and hold. Continue to climb and hold to 5,000. Gonna have mountains off to the side, 1700 MSA over there, 1900 MSA off to the left. ILS is 11.3, approach course 292. And that is all entered into the system. Yes, I'll do VRF right now. Calm yourself. Let's see. Is this still on? Yes.
Delta 13, turn left heading 290.
Left turn to 290 to go to 13.
VRF's going to be 145. $23 miles from Alta. Where are we right here? What is this? Tulare, Visalia. Oh, this is Visalia. Okay. Oh, okay. I know where we are now. So this is 99 right here. This is Visalia Airport. 198. Got it.
Western 1990, cross Alta at or above 3,400, cleared ILS approach.
Cross Alta at or above 3,400, cleared ILS, runway 29 right. Western 990.
Western 1990, verify altitude is correct. Cross Alta at or above 3,400.
Correct, 3,400 at or above Alta, Western 990.
Thank you.
Telephone 156, ground rule flight animal 190.
China Southern 1486, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 350. L213, L213, center maintain 900,000.
Have the 9,000 L213.
I seen Addis and LAX approach came up just as I took off. But I never got a message to contact anybody, so.
Hey, Sean, do you know what Bubba's live stream room is? That was like new when I turned on the WestWind TeamSpeak today.
That popped up while I was on. I mean, it wasn't on when I first got on.
Really?
It popped up, and I have no idea about it.
Interesting.
I'll pop over and ask Mark on that.
Oh, yeah. That's right, he's on.
Number 7 for Delta 250.
Delta 213, turn right, 340 Vector Island, Yankee approach.
340 on the heading for Delta 213, say again the rest.
So vector to the ILS Yankee, 29 right approach.
ILS Yankee, 29 right, Delta 213.
Yeah, it's showing him away, but...
Oakland Center, good evening. United 766 is with you, climbing through 10,000 for flight level 190.
United 766, Oakland Center, climbing 350.
What was that, Chris?
Maintain flight level 350.
So what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm heading over to my parents tomorrow. I'll be there all day, hanging out with family. My parents and my brother and my sister, and possibly my brother-in-law at some point. He's got to work. He works, he's a physician's assistant at a hospital in Visalia, which we just flew over. And so he's got to work for at least part of the day. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to join us toward the end or not. But all right, there's Alta. We're cleared for the approach now.
I'm leaving at 06 in the morning to go to Amarillo.
Oh. You got
It's an all-day drive.
You got family over there, or is that...
That's my brother.
Oh, okay.
For Southwest.
Yeah.
Our drive.
Delta 213, ready to speak to 210 or less.
Is only
on the airspeed,
day off for the rest of the year.
Delta 213, traffic 12 o'clock, 4.5 miles. Westbound 3,500, descending Boeing 737, plan to follow.
Okay, number 2, call the 737, 213.
Yeah, he's threading the needle on this one.
Yeah, he is.
I don't think he knows who he's dealing with.
I don't think he does.
And Delta 213 is leveling at 5.
Delta 213, this vector will take you slightly across the localizer for space.
S turn.
S turns to the localizer, Delta 213.
Delta 213, send to maintain 3,400.
I'll do 3,400 for Delta 213.
Delta 213, turn left heading 260, intercept 29er right localizer.
260 on the heading, and intercept localizer for 29er left, left 260.
29er left, 29er right.
29er right localizer.
29er right, sir.
Alright, glide slopes coming in. We've already got the localizer. And there's glide slope capture.
And Delta 213, we're back to 180 now on the airspeed.
Delta 213, ready.
And there's the ring.
We get to use the true glass.
Hey, do you think sometime you could do a tutorial about how to catch a glide slope and so forth sometime?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
And how to do like a arc and all that stuff.
DME arc?
Yeah.
Well, that
I've
I'd like
seen
to see.
Delta 213, you're 6 miles from Story, maintain 3,000, 12 establish on
I've
localizer
seen
for
some,
ILS
but
Yankee 29er right
maybe
approach.
you could be a little bit more.
Gotcha.
29er right
Depth.
approach at Fresno for Delta 213. How's the space?
Thanks, Val. Delta 213, you're just about 5, you're almost exactly 5 behind them, so you're going to work out fine.
Gear down.
Western 1990, thanks, Val, on the speed, runway 29er right, clear to land.
He didn't ask me about speed, but 29er right, clear to land, Western 990.
Yeah, like what is he talking about?
Yeah.
361, I show you in the descent, send via Surfer 3 arrival.
And we got runway in sight. My aircraft.
Is it though?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Oops, nope. Arm it, that's what I want to do. Oh, that's interesting. What's going on there? Got a runaway throttle. That's interesting. What's going on?
It's probably made out of balsa wood.
Probably. Keep my eye on that. Landing. Come on, get down.
You could do a high-speed, low-altitude pass.
Are you that close behind me?
No, we got distance.
Oh, okay.
I think I just changed my call sign to Air Canada.
Sidestep to the taxiway.
Clear land, L213, wind check.
Approach 213, wind 3405. 345 for Delta 213, thanks.
I'm still trying to figure out is
real nice job.
what the correct eye point position should be.
For what aircraft?
For the 7-3.
Bravo 12, traffic's 2 miles out behind you. Safe parking.
So
we're going to hang on a second, buddy.
Sorry, go ahead.
We're going to go to gate 14, and we'll take Bravo. We're off. We're clear runway 29 right.
Western 1990, Roger. Bravo 12, cross runway 29 left. Taxi via Bravo and Bravo 5 to the ramp.
Bravo 12, cross 29 left, and Bravo 5 to the ramp. Bravo 5 to the ramp. Western 1990. That thing was on. Yeah, this is Bravo. Speed brakes up, flaps are up. Alright, let's see what the landing rate was there. Whoa. Kevin, well done, sir. 93. You were really close.
Yeah.
Well played. So both landings under 100 today. Woohoo! Oh, there's Tim.
Actually, that was a pretty good landing for not having flown this airplane for a while.
Oh, good. For starting in the terminal.
Yeah, affirmative.
Delta 213, turn left unable, cross from 29 left, taxi via Bravo to the ramp. We're going to probably Bravo 12 and Bravo to the ramp, Delta 13 clear cross.
So on your landing rate, what is considered good?
Anything under 300.
Yeah, really.
1791 heavy, flight level 340, 3 miles south east of the King of the Ore.
For airliners, anything below 200 is acceptable.
Well,
actually, anything below 300, it much over 300 is considered a hard landing.
Yeah, that makes more sense because you'd be amazed.
On a 340,
I mean,
on the call sign.
Even like 220 feet per minute is 3 feet a second, so that's really not that hard.
1791 Oakland.
When you consider,
3,
how much aircraft you're bringing in.
Correction, your radar.
When we did that level D, what do you think was my rating was?
The last one, you mean?
Yeah.
The carrier landing?
The carrier landing, yeah.
That was probably upwards of 500 would be my guess.
That bad?
Oh yeah, that was we hit hard.
But you can reuse the airplane.
That's true. We could reuse the air. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how well it simulated gear damage. But, yeah.
2335
carrier landing is what my instructor pilot rated my first landing, real landing. That was a perfect 3-point landing for a carrier.
For a carrier.
I actually blew all 3 tires on the 152.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. I should probably not blind him, huh?
You got add-on scenery there, Moose, or you got default?
It's default, but it's got those GSX SODI gates, so it's kind of cool. I don't think there is any add-on scenery for Fresno, or I would buy it, because it's my home airport. I'd kind of be obligated to. Hey, that gate says FS Expo, that's awesome. I think that was the one I was playing with that one day. It still says it there. That's cool. It remembers. Come on, no, almost. We're almost there. Go a little further. And there we go. All right, brakes on. 441. Let's get the cart attached. No, that menu. There we go. Ground connections, wheel chocks, ground, air. Go ahead and turn that on. Turn that off. And cut that. And let's see. Oh. That's right, I gotta wait for the engines to spool down a little bit. And we turn the windshield wipers off. Quest deboarding, there we go. Yes, that one, confirm. Seatbelt sign off. Window heat can come off now as this is the last flight. Pitot heat off. Oh, that would help.
Gentlemen, it was nice. Y'all have a good Thanksgiving.
You
Take
too,
care of
Chris.
yourself, bud.
You too, Chris. You have a good Thanksgiving.
Take care, Chris.
Take care, Chris.
Take care, guys. Take care, Tim.
Yaw dampers off. Fuel pumps off.
Did you choose all the views for your chase plane?
Oh yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were asking about eye point or something like that earlier.
Yeah, I mean, just basically, what would be a realistic position?
Yeah, so what I try to do is, like, I'll look at the headrest back here, because that's generally kind of a good starting place for the, like, it doesn't have the eye gauge like it would normally have in the real aircraft, so you can't judge it off of that, unfortunately. You can do that with the MD-80. It has the sight gauge to be able to see over on the side here where your eye point should be, which is kind of cool. But so what I'll do is I'll just make sure my head is about vertically pretty close to the headrest. Especially for me, I'm 6 foot, so when I'm sitting in here, I would be about there anyway. And then I try to line myself up, in line with the yoke, so my legs would obviously be going between on straddling the yoke there. As far as the zoom angle, that's a difficult one to figure which one it would technically be, because in the real aircraft, obviously your field of vision is much broader than you are limited to in a monitor, and so you kind of have to play a kind of a, while your field of view would more realistically be like this probably, but then you're constantly doing this nonsense to look around, and so you kind of have to kind of feel that out. So I put my eye point back over the chair, and then I zoom generally on my monitor. I think it's set to about 0.75. I can look at it here in Captain, what do you call it? Captain, what is it set to? 0.7. Yeah, I have the zoom at 0.7. So, and I use 0.7 then for everything. See you later, Arbauer. I then use 0.7 for all of my cockpit shots for the captain, first officer, the overhead, and the FMC. I just change my actual physical distance from items if I need to. So I'm physically closer to the FMC, and I'm physically farther away from the overhead, so I can see what I need to see if I need to do those views. But that way it's not zooming in and out when I'm making those view changes. When I do, let me see what other ones. I think that one's 0.72. Sometimes with like this one here, where I do like a full-on cockpit shot, I'll change that to be more zoomed out just to get a nice shot. I think this is 0.7 though. I haven't really done that with this one. I've done that with the 7.4 and with the MD 80. Yeah, it's 0.7 as well. So, and then for my external shots, like over the wing, like these guys here, and there's Tim, in a super fuzzy looking Delta. That's awesome. That's a horrible model right there.
We collected ice.
Yeah, yeah, it shows. It shows. The zoom I use out here is 0.5 on the external shots. And I think on the walk-around shot, is it different? Yeah, 0.6 on the walk-around shot is what I use. And so I basically use those same zoom levels for all the different aircraft I do. It's just the various locations of some of the cameras, change. But typically what I do in the cockpit, I'll do the captain, the first officer, the overhead, and then either the FMC, or if it's an old school aircraft that doesn't have this, then I'll use this as like the radio panel or something, or something equivalent. I then usually have a couple shots set up for the pedestal, in this case the engines. Sometimes I'll do the what do you call it, the MCP up here. But in this aircraft, I don't really need to. Everything's so easy and visible to get to. I don't really need to do that. Some aircraft, if it's a little, like the MD-80, there's some buttons that are kind of hidden behind knobs. So in that case, I'll actually make a view that's straight on of that. And then externally, I have a wing view of each side. And I'll try to change it up. So one will be like front of the wing. The other one will be the back of the wing. I have a nose shot, which is really hard to see right now because the jetway's in the way, but this is really nice for if you don't have guidance and you need to see where your nose wheel is to line up with the center line there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll have an engine shot on one side. The other side will be kind of like the wing view. It's a front versus back, so it's kind of more of a fuselage shot, but pulled away. A tail shot, and then the walk-around shot. On the 7.4, and I actually probably should do this on the 7.3 too, I actually have one more view that's not on this one, and that's like a wing. It's like from the winglet. It's like right here. And so and it always throws me off because my walk-around shot is one keystroke further down, and so you'll see me hit this view when I'm meaning to hit the walk-around shot because I'm used to the other key for this, but.
Gotcha.
It's when he's checking the ice on the wings.
That's right. It's when I'm wing walking, because, I do that.
Now, do you want the real answer to your question?
That was for you, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Actually, you align the top of the yoke to the bottom of your ephes. And then...
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And because the yoke pops up and down like that.
Yeah.
You move back and forth, so you're looking down the top of the glare shield.
So you're looking down at the top of the glare shield, okay.
You look where you're parallel, like you're skimming.
So like that?
So right about that, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, in the real-world aircraft, you're quite close to the panel.
Right. But again, like in the real-world aircraft, when your vision, your field of view is much broader than in a limited screen, so you have to kind of compromise a little bit.
Which is the nice thing about X-Plane is you can change that field of view.
Oh, gotcha. You can kind of do that with the zoom in a sense with both. What I find, what drives me nuts about people, and this is a personal thing. I mean, people are entitled to do whatever they want. But what I see, and it's more common in X-Plane, I see people doing this, but I've seen it in P3D a little bit too. And I'm going to find the keystroke that allows me to do this here in a second. Let me see here. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, I have to do it on Chase Plane. Is they do this nonsense, which drives me absolutely nuts. They have this thing zoomed so far out, and then they go close to it like this, but what it does is it makes everything look super, like, bended and wonky.
Yeah, it's fisheye.
And it's just it's just a fisheye effect, and I could not fly like that. It would drive me absolutely nuts. So it's
weird because how everything flies around you is distorted.
Right, exactly, because it distorts everything else too. It's not just in the cockpit. So anyway, that's me. By the way, did nobody notice the title issue? What title issue?
You put down 747 instead of 737.
I thought I changed that in the title. I did not. Oh, now I feel lame. Okay. Well, I wonder if I can I update that on the fly before it saves the video? Let's find out. Twitch.
I forgot to change my transponder code.
You forgot to change your transponder code, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm squawking 1200 instead of 2200.
Oh. Look at that. I did do that. I am ashamed. Update. Haha! Alright, there. It is a problem, no more. I changed it in NightBot. That must be where the muscle memory told me I changed it. Okay, guys. I am done for the day. We will not stream tomorrow because tomorrow is Thanksgiving and I'll be hanging out with my family. So a very happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for bearing with the nonsense of the ground incident in San Diego, which actually was pretty entertaining from what I'm gathering from most people. So, happy day. Anyway, thanks for coming along. We'll see you guys on planning to stream on Friday as per normal. What is Friday Night Ops? I should find out.
I can find a Bolsa.
Find a Bolsa. See you, Sean. Let's see. What am I looking for? VAT USA. That's what I want.
I like the Fly the Bolsa.
Fly the Bolsa. We going to somewhere D10. Oh, is it the Dallas? Didn't we just do that? I feel like we just did that. Hey, look at that. ZAU, home for the holidays. I didn't even see this. They stole my title. ZAU. What is AU?
Chicago Center.
Oh, it is Chicago Center. Is that Friday Night Ops? 20.
I believe so.
I think it is. So we're doing Home for the Holidays twice. That's awesome. We'll be staff out the annual event. Is it the 25th? I don't know my days right now. No, 25th is Sunday. So that's not Friday Night Ops. What's Friday Night Ops? That's... Oh, wait a minute. 24th is Saturday. Is there no Friday Night Ops? I don't see anything for the 23rd. Friday Night Ops taking hiatus because it's Black Friday. Everyone's camped out at Best Buy. Is that what's happening? That's
Turkey
weird.
coma.
Turkey got that too. Hey, I would think that's a good excuse to sit down and fly. That's funny. How weird. Okay. Well, we're going to fly regardless. I don't care if there's no official Friday Night Ops. We'll do whatever we want then. So that gives me some time to think about what we're going to do. So if you have suggestions, tweet them to me, or you can Instagram them to me, or you can Facebook them to me. Do me a favor, though, if you're watching. Try and stay away from the Facebook Messenger as much as you can. It is a pain in the butt to get on my phone. I can easily respond to the Twitter and the Instagram DMs, the direct messages. But for whatever reason, even though I've got the Facebook app and Messenger on my phone, it wants to route me through some weird way. I have to re-log in every time. It's just nonsense. So if that's your only way to do it, fine. I understand. But if you can do it through Instagram or Twitter instead, I'd appreciate it. But not a deal breaker. So at the end of the day, anything's better than complaining about the price of flight simulation for hours and hours and never stopping talking to breathe.
I never thought I'd miss crypto as much as I did
I know,
that time.
Right? It's amazing. It's the little things, All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will see you on Friday in the evening for a stream to somewhere. Oh.
Friday Night Ops is Amsterdam.
Oh, that's why it's not, because it's not in VAT USA. That's why. Amsterdam.
I'm just looking at VATSIM.
Oh. See, I was under the impression Friday Night Ops was always a VAT USA thing, but apparently not. It's a VATSIM in general, just mostly in the US. They conned somebody into letting them take it over. Whoa. Member, ATC, document staff, pilots. Where's the events? Events, there you are. Bum, bum, bum. Friday Night Flying. Oh, look at that. Going to Schiphol. All right. Well,
I think we should, get some World War II Luftwaffe planes and level Rotterdam.
Yes, in the spirit of the guy from the UK who wanted to fly World War II and World War I aircraft. We'll take off from somewhere in Germany, flying for the Luftwaffe, and
yeah, it works.
sail over the Maginot Line, dip into France for a second, and then scare all the Dutch people. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, David, go back and watch when the video's done. You can go back and watch just the ground time at San Diego after we landed. A guy got onto TeamSpeak. We don't know where he came from. He just showed up from the UK and just started ranting about his woes with trying to talk to people in TeamSpeak and the expense of flight simulation. And the guy would just talk and talk and talk and talk.
I thought you were very polite, Moose.
Thank you. I try to be. My patience was waning, and then when he started dropping F-bombs, it gave me the excuse to ban him. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
any moment now.
I was fine, when he did it the first couple times, and I said, hey, we gotta watch the language. And he was polite about it. Said, oh, I'm sorry, I'll do it. So I kind of, all right, I'll watch it. But then when it's like 3 in a row after I've already warned him twice, I'm like, nope, that's it. That's my limit. I'm sorry. You're turning my stream into a rated R, and I'm not gonna have that. So.
Yeah, I think there's the Foster's that's empty somewhere in the world.
Exactly. So anyway, it's time for him to hit the pub, apparently. All right, guys.
Last call.
Happy Thanksgiving. I will see you guys on Friday. Have a wonderful day.
Have fun.
Take care.